It is okay to ask other people to pray for you. It is okay to ask people to intercede on your behalf. It's okay to join hands with other people, because for where 2 or 3 are gathered, God is in the midst of them. So that is perfectly fine. But it's so important that you have your own relationship with God, because when the enemy tries to come and attack you, you can already have discernment. You can already pray your prayers. You can already speak to God and tell God to move this storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to have spiritual friends. It's good to have that circle. But it's even better if you yourself have a relationship with God. There will be people, there will be enemies who will try to come to you and tell you anything, say everything to you, but you have to have the wisdom and the discernment to know, is that from God or is that from the trick of the enemy? We live in a day and age where they kind of look the same. You know how you gotta like guess, like, wait a minute. Like, they sound like they could be on point, but I don't know. Like, that's the trick of the enemy. You have to know if it's God or if it's the enemy. Me and God, we so connected. You can't just tell me anything. You can't just think you finna come and get over on me, because first thing I'm gonna go to is God. First and foremost. And then on top of that, I have a strong, tight-knit relationship with the man above. So with that being said, it's harder to try to get over on somebody if they already know God. There are going to be times when your friend cannot answer the phone, when your spiritual friend cannot be there for you. There are going to be times where you're in the wilderness by yourself. And sometimes you're in that situation for a reason. God wants you alone. God wants you to come to him. God wants you to pray with him. God wants you to speak to him. So there will be times where you will be alone. So when you are alone, that is your opportunity to get close to God, to read your word, to fast, to pray. That is your time to get as close to God as you can. What do you do when your spiritual friends are not always available? What do you do when you need prayer in the midnight hour and they don't answer the phone? You know, you can't put so much effort into other people. All that effort should go to God. If you take the time to get to know God, you won't have to keep going back and forth depending on other people for a word. You know what I'm saying? It's good that other people can pour into you, but let God pour into you. Don't put your hope in man. Put your hope and your faith in God, because people will not always be readily available when you need them to. Everybody's not always on demand, but God, who's omnipotent, omnipresent, baby, he is there in the midnight hour. All we got to do is say a prayer. All we got to do is come to him, and he is there for us. He will be there for us. Now, again, I'm not discounting your friends, family members. I'm not discounting anybody who is of the faith background. I'm not discounting anyone who intercedes for you. But there is nothing better than going to God for yourself, so you can be strengthened, so you can be healed, so you can be a prayer warrior. So that concludes this. All I'm just saying is get close to God.